So I finally got a new grinder. I actually have one more of these on the way. I ordered two. One is a variable speed and the other one is not. It's either all on or all off. This one has a dial on the top where you can change the RPMs, which sometimes, like when you're working with something smaller, it's nicer to turn the RPMs down, or maybe it's something that's a little more delicate as far as not real robust, thick material. So I got this. I gotta get it out of here. And my other one is a Milwaukee as well, but I bought it before I realized there was a difference between regular Milwaukee and fuel products, the brushless. So anyways, let me get this out of here. I think that guard is plastic. Oh, that part's metal. Oh, the outer part is plastic. I see. That's metal. This is plastic. I'm sorry, I won't get to experience that. I get geek people all the time telling me that you need to have the guard on there. Look, if you need the guard, put the guard on. But I'll do what I do. I hear about the fiber disc, the cutting disc, that people are, oh, it's a death wheel. It's this, it's that. I'm going to tell you what. If I'm using the cutting wheels the way they're intended to be using, cutting in the direction they're supposed to be cutting, I don't have any troubles. So, ooh, that's like a shock mount. Look at that. That's got a little bit of a cushion in it. Interesting. Like the handle moves a little bit. Anyways, so happy to have that. Yeah, there's a dial on it. Right here, you can change your speed. I think that's a really nice option. Again, I have another one coming. It's just not here yet. I chose the lock on because we do a lot of stuff where it stays on all the time. And I know I'm whining, but I have, as you can imagine, beat my hands up over the years, and holding that trigger on for a long period of time, that just makes it a little easier on the old hands. And it's got a brake on it too, so when you let off, it comes to a stop pretty quick. It doesn't just spin until it finally slows down. And then we got a bunch of new batteries too. I got 4 new 8 amp hour batteries. My idea is I want to have one grinder set up with flap disc, one with a wire wheel, one with a cutting disc, and one with a grinding disc. So when I'm doing a project, I don't have to keep swapping back and forth. Oh, I see how that works. That's nice, spring-loaded, so you can put that on and off if need be, or maybe move it. Oh yeah, it's indexed, so you can move it. Very nice. Okay, so anyways, let's get this all put away and outfitted. I guess this one's going to be the flap disc. Makes the most sense. So this is my other Milwaukee grinder. Again, this was a brushed version. The brush version goes through batteries a lot faster than the non-brushed, the M18 fuel. Another thing you might find is that the way the battery's kicked on this one, it looks like it's up higher and kicked back more at an angle. It makes it easier when you're grinding that way. And this one doesn't really, I mean, this paddle works just fine. You see, it just kind of rolls till it stops. And then this one, yeah, stops on itself. And again, we can turn that down. There's number 1. Oh yeah. I assume you're not supposed to switch this mid while it's on. Now I got 8 amp hour batteries for this. I got 4 of them at the same time. Again, because I have another one of these coming, but it's not going to be this dial. It's just going to be your standard fuel. What amperage is supposed to be equivalent to 11 amp. What an 11 amp corded model would be. So I don't know what this one is, but you know, it works fine. It just goes through batteries and not very powerful. And I'll be happy to have this one. Here's your RPMs: 3,500, 4,500, 6,000, 7,500, 8,500. So obviously you're going to pay attention to whatever you're using as to what speed it's supposed to be used at. cutting wheel, stop time, abrasive flap disc, 1.67, 1.18. So the heaviest being the abrasive disc takes 1.67 to stop. Yeah, I can live with that for sure. So anyways, we got some more projects coming up. I'm getting ready to do a frame stretch on the truck, and I'm sure we'll be putting that to use. Someone asked the other day, why I've been transitioning to Milwaukee tools from Snap-on. Well, I'm really transitioning from air tools to battery tools. Like this would have been a corded, but a lot of my well, I got this too. This is the M18 half-inch cordless drill. Mine was a brushed version, and again, that was part of that kit that I bought before I realized that there was a difference between the fuel and the regular. And I've had that fixed twice because it doesn't hold up well to drilling thick, heavy stuff for long periods of time. It gets hot. So, man, my toolbox needs cleaned. That needs cleaned out pretty bad. Anyways, it's not that I've been transitioning, because I do have Snap-on battery ratchets. Well, here's the issue right now. Like, I haven't used these a ton, but the batteries need replaced. And of the Milwaukee, I have a ton of Milwaukee tools now. I mean, just a ton that run on the M18 platform. And I have yet to replace a battery. And I think we're on like 4 or 5 years of running Milwaukee batteries. So, you see this is the amount of batteries we have here. And these are the new 8 amp hours I got, and I've got them on charge. I always charge them up overnight before I use them. But over here is where I typically keep the larger batteries. I usually keep the 5 and 6 amp hour over there, and then the 8 and the 12s over here. I have 2 12s, and now I think I have 6 8 amp hour, and I have just these little 2 M12s. I'd like to get a couple more of these M12s, because I have the soldering irons M12, and I have a light that's an M12, and that would be helpful. But I think we're going to make a charging station. We're going to get it away from this dusty area over here where the grinder is, and we do a lot of fabrication. I think we'll put it on the other side of the shop and just have a shelf there and set up all my chargers. I'd like to get like a 6-bank charger, so I could have 1 cord plug in, but hey, all in time, I guess. But you see my Snap-on charger, it's back there. That's for the Snap-on Impact that I have never used since I got the Milwaukee. And this is the charger for the little Snap-on ratchets. And I just have a problem getting them charged. They're, they fail. So this grinder was my son's, and I bore that into the ground. And then these are my other 2 grinders. I'm not a welder, but I'm a pretty good grinder. And there's the other one. This is just like a, this one's really old. This one's older, but they've done the job. But the point is, I'm not really transitioning to Milwaukee as much as I'm transitioning to battery tools. And when you transition to battery tools, as far as I'm concerned, and what suits me, Milwaukee's been the best. So it's a natural choice for me. And I like to buy the best, and if Snap-on made something better than Milwaukee, then I most certainly would. But it all started with one of these half-inch impacts. And since then, it has just grown. Like now, the next thing I'd like to do is, some more batteries in here. I would like to update this little 3/8 impact to go to the stubbier one. That would be helpful. But again, in time. I like Milwaukee tools. Their quality, and the times I have had a problem, I send it in. If it's under warranty, it's been no questions asked. They just fix it and send it back, and it's fast. So, and I've started to buy their sockets, as I said in one of the other videos, and I'm very happy with these tools. I'm not going to get away from Snap-on, but again, there's things that Milwaukee does better than Snap-on. There's things that Snap-on obviously does better than Milwaukee, and That's just how it is. You know, there's no shortage of Snap-on tools around here. It's just depends on what we're doing. But anyways, the next project we're going to be doing a frame stretch, so we'll be able to really put that to use quite a bit. And we probably won't be using this drill for the frame stretch because, you know, we use our Milwaukee mag drill. Oh yeah, there's another battery right there. Our circular saw we're using. But the mag drill was the second Milwaukee piece that I bought. And as many of you guys know, if you've watched the channel long, I use that mag drill a ton. Like I'm actually considering buying another one and to have a second one. I've had that so much, it doesn't give me any troubles. I just don't want to get in a situation. I'm going to wait to see it on sale sometime. If I find it on sale, I'm going to buy another one because I'd like to have a second for when that one does fail. Now, that one we've had for 4 years now. And if you guys have followed along, you know how many holes we've drilled with that thing. It's been a ton. And then don't forget the Milwaukee tire gun. You know, that has been just an absolute amazing tool. This thing, ever since I bought this, like I had bought that Ingersoll Rand air-powered tire gun, and I bought those half-inch hoses so we could do truck tires, and then I got this. Once I got this, I never brought that out ever again. I had a truck that had sat for 27 years, and it was Bud-style lug nuts, and we were able to get them all off with this gun. And tell my wife, put this one away, because that's not how I put it. That's how I store it. So, anyways, that's that. I just wanted to share the new Milwaukee grinder that I got. I like nice tools. I like quality tools. But, you know, some people like a different brand. Great. Fantastic. I don't bash your brand. Don't bash the one I like. It's just a matter of whatever you're happy with. Some guys are DeWalt fans. Some guys are Makita fans. I guess it's just what you like. And I think once you get into the line of M18, it just makes sense to continue with it because I haven't had anything I've been unhappy with. Oh yeah, we just recently bought a tire inflator. We got a M18 chainsaw. My wife has a M18, all kinds of lights. She has, there's a tree trimmer, a hedge trimmer. I mean, yeah, we're red. That's for sure. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Guess I'll put this handle, the tool, and the guard in a safe place where I won't forget where they're at. Oh yeah, with the rest of them.